Monday morning could become very expensive for millions of drivers across America. Imagine parking outside a grocery store, pharmacy, or doctor's office exactly like you always do, and then suddenly getting a huge fine in the mail days later. No warning, no officer speaking to you, just a ticket. And the worst part is this. Many people will not even realize the rules changed until it is already too late. Welcome back to USA Senior Law, the channel that keeps you informed, protected, and ahead of important legal changes happening across America. If you are new here, subscribe now because today's story could save you hundreds of dollars. Right now, cities all across the United States are quietly introducing new parking enforcement rules. Places like Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Phoenix, and Philadelphia are expanding restrictions, increasing automated ticketing, and using new technology to catch violations faster than ever before. Most people still believe parking rules stay the same for years, but that is no longer true. The first major change involves time-restricted parking zones. These are the areas where you can only park for 1 or 2 hours. In the past, these zones mostly existed in busy downtown areas, but now cities are pushing them into residential neighborhoods, shopping centers, and medical districts. That means a parking spot you have used for years could suddenly become a limited time zone without you noticing. Many cities are also extending enforcement hours later into the evening and adding Saturday enforcement for the first time. Drivers who park out of habit without checking signs carefully may suddenly face fines of $100 or more. But what happened next surprised many drivers even more. Cities are also becoming much stricter about disability parking placards, expired permits, unauthorized use, or placards belonging to someone else are now being checked electronically in many states. In some places, fines start at $500 and can increase quickly. This is especially important for seniors. Many people may not realize their placard recently expired or that renewal rules have changed. But cities are no longer giving as many warnings as before. If you or a family member uses a disability placard, checking the expiration date today could save you serious trouble later. And then there are electric vehicle charging spaces. As electric cars become more common, cities are treating EV charging spots much more seriously. Parking in these spaces without charging can now lead to expensive fines or towing. Even some electric car owners are being fined for leaving their vehicles parked there after charging is complete. Many drivers still think these spots are flexible during quiet hours, but cities are now enforcing them aggressively. Another major change involves street cleaning schedules. For years, people memorized their neighborhood cleaning days. Maybe your street was cleaned every Tuesday morning or Thursday afternoon. But many cities are quietly changing those schedules. At the same time, new camera systems on street cleaning vehicles can automatically scan license plates and issue tickets instantly. Some drivers are receiving fines before they even realize the schedule changed. But the biggest surprise may involve parking meters. Across America, traditional meters are being replaced with digital systems and parking apps. At first, this sounds easier and more convenient, but many cities are introducing a strict new rule. Drivers can no longer feed the meter. In the past, if your appointment took longer than expected, you could simply add more time. But many digital systems now lock the session once time expires. Even if you quickly pay again, the ticket may already be recorded. Critics say these systems are turning parking enforcement into a huge source of city revenue. And here's the real problem. Most drivers affected by these changes are not reckless people. They are ordinary Americans following familiar routines. They park in the same places every week and trust that the rules have not changed. Cities understand this. They know most people stop reading parking signs once they become comfortable with an area. And that is exactly why so many drivers may get caught off guard starting Monday. So, what should you do right now? First, carefully read parking signs even in places you know well. Do not assume old rules still apply. Second, check your city's parking website or mobile app for updated schedules and enforcement zones. Third, if you use a disability placard, verify that it is still valid immediately. Fourth, take photos of parking signs and meters whenever you park somewhere unfamiliar. Those photos may help you fight an unfair ticket later. And finally, if you receive a fine you believe is wrong, do not automatically pay it. Mistakes happen. Cameras can fail. Signs can be confusing. You have the right to contest a ticket.